people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Gives it. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Plows through the defense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
3rd and long coming up. Moves the pocket. It's Levitt. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Going to the run, it's Smothers. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Longhorns! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. from deep. It's Harris. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Driven back.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Under pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Longhorn. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Moving out to the right. Crosses the 45. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. The run inside. It Smothers.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Might as well run him again. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chains.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Manning. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Manning from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Art's going to spin it again. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. LSU quick to the line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Rolls right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, and big time pickup on that one. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring...
It's a running room. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Moving the pocket, it's Levin. Look out! And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. He drops the ball right in his hands.
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. To throw, Manning. This one's complete. Still on his feet at the 35. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have such a weapon at tight end? A guy that can catch the football and make people miss, but right here, break tackles, extend the play, make bigger chunks than what's really there. That's what can really make this offense dangerous.
Just keep slinging it. Out wide left, it's Townsend. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Man, you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Now they'll try the right side. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And how about this drive this offense has put together, man? You're kind of backed up. You just want to get some good field position. Now they've converted the sticks, moved the ball down the field, now set up first and goal, a chance to continue their physicality, own the line of scrimmage, and finish this long drive.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's Manning to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Texas! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Levin. He wants to go deep. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Barry. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8. LSU right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throws to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Manning on play action. They're all over him. Avoids pressure on the right. He's going to run it. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another 1st down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. Arch is going to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man, it's Levitt. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's Arch to throw. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Line getting set on second down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to set the tone with the run. Sweet cut there. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Coleman. Still on his feet at the 45. Made a defender miss. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Throwing Manning. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Takes a hit as he fires.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. Hauls it in. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down. Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Just had to get rid of it.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Gets the back moving. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? LSU quick to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
He's going to take off. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Laterals it back. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Arch Madness. Rushes on. And he gets it away. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside. It's Smothers. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Second and long here. Manning. Right side, it's Smothers. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Manning from the gun on third down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play, and I'll tell you, after that hit...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater. LSU right back to the line. With the run on first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Back to throw, it's Levin. Escapes the pressure going right. And he gets rid of it.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. time sending the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
From the gun, it's Brown.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To throw, Manning. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Wingo. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
Unleashes one deep. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Move to his right. Fires on the move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
To the air, it's Levitt. Out wide left, it's Brown. Snags it, and there's running room. And with that, he's got him set up with a 1st and goal as we get set to play on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On the ground. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, you had to take a shot. You got to make something happen. Somebody has to make a play and to get back in this ball game down a couple of scores. And Now the defense has to come out, make some kind of miracle happen, maybe score, and then you got to kick and get an onside. A lot of things have to go right from here on in.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Manning to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Stepping to the right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.